All right, welcome into Accountable. We are live. This is our second live episode. I'm
Yes,
your
sir.
host, Holly Heat. Tonight I have Blue
What's happening?
and Uncle Lamp here,
What's up?
as always.
What's up?
We're gonna jump right into our eventful or not eventful weekend. I'm not sure. I guess we're gonna have some takes on that. It was All-Star Weekend.
Yes.
You know what? But first, I just need to address the elephant in the room,
Mhm.
as usual.
Who?
Because last week you were a Dallas Mavericks fan, and now you
Dallas
hear
Chiefs.
that, and a Dallas Chiefs fan, and here
Mhm.
you got like, I was hoping it was for Mardi Gras with the purple and yellow,
No,
but it looks like you're back on the Lakers bandwagon.
back on the Kings, babe. I'm back on
I
the
mean,
King.
I do see the King. I hope they get
You see
that.
the lion?
You,
The King. Do you see him?
talking about Martin?
No,
Martin Luther?
no. Did you seen him on stage?
I mean,
Like they did it so smooth. He was like,
It is- Yeah.
you know.
Oh yeah, he did when they said they were booing him. I didn't hear the boos,
Mm-hmm.
but he did put the crown
He
on.
put
I
the
kind of
crown
like
on.
that. I will say I kind of like that. It was
Talk-
kind of
talk your
smooth.
shit.
For real.
Yeah, it was kind of smooth. But again, I thought we were back on the Dallas Mavericks bandwagon. Now I see we're back on the Lakers. So
But he
I just am confused sometimes.
don't be
that's all.
confused. He showed the love for Dallas Mavericks. You seen who was on the starting lineup, didn't you?
He didn't pick him first though.
Don't matter. That means I still love you, sir, and you should be over here. He did that politically. I'm just letting you know.
Well, you know, that's going to happen at the end of this season, man.
I know. Come on.
So, okay. So, All-Star Weekend, obviously a very hot topic for everybody. It's been very opinionated
Facts.
across all channels today and getting the feedback from them. So, let's start with the dunk contest. Is the dunk contest back? I'm going to start with you, Uncle Lamp.
I'm going to say no. I'm going to say
No?
no. No, I mean,
Okay.
it's better than it's been.
Okay.
But hell, I mean, I'm going to say it's an anomaly. You know, you still want your higher tier athletes. I mean, I know Stephen A. said something
Yeah.
about LeBron. You know, you always want to see Zion Williamson. I mean, you want to take it back to how it used to be.
Well, he
Not-
got to play in the regular season first before
Right.
he even does that.
Right.
but-
Well, I mean, I'm just talking about the
Yeah.
dunk contest period. You know, I know I saw you said something about Uncle Steph.
Mhm.
You know, I mean, he shut that shit down.
Yeah.
You know, so I mean, I'm to answer your question, H2. I'm gonna say nah. I mean, I need more. I need more. You know, can you give me more?
I mean, it was good, you know, but it comes from people that nobody knows. Nobody knew who this guy was until he dunked. But the thing is, he's been doing this
Since high school.
Since high school.
Mhm.
You can dunk, but what else can you do?
Yeah.
Was he? But on the G League, wasn't he in G League on the Lakers? Is he on? I'm not sure. I'm not for sure. So somebody can.
The thing
fact check
is
me, but I
with
don't know.
Mac, all he can do is dunk. He went to Georgetown, didn't get no playing time. He went to Tech, didn't get no playing time. Transferred to the ABCDB, didn't get no playing time. He can dunk, but what else can you do? Are you a basketball player or a dunker? There's a
God damn
ton
it.
of dunkers out there. We can go to the court right now, and I could pick 2 or 3 dudes that can do the exact same thing right there in A-League Southwest, doing the same exact dunks.
Four corners.
Yeah, and it'll be the same thing. Like, just like he just mentioned, people want to see who they see on a regular basis doing those dunks. They're out there. Ja's out there. There's talent that's out there that can do it, but they want the money to do it. And it's like, the NBA needs to give them the money
So-
to jump it up.
Okay, so before we get into Stephen A. Smith's take on
The king,
LeBron,
Martin, son.
what is the fix? You're saying the fix to the dunk contest is to incentivize it more?
Yes, because apparently that 100
I'm not sure how much they get paid. I
He
know
won
that Mac,
$100,000.
I know he won $100,000.
right.
Which I was talking to my
That
my
ain't-
daughter earlier about. It's
That's
like
no
when you
chump change
That's-
shit.
these players get fined $20,000-$50,000 and then you only reward them $100,000. So what is the point, or
Well,
at what
for him,
will it make it
100,000 is
attractive?
100,000 is real good for him.
for him because he
Yeah.
made about 100. I saw
106
something-
his whole career.
Right.
Yeah.
So what's the number then?
A meal.
You got
You gotta put a meal on it.
You gotta put a meal up there. You gotta put a meal.
Yeah.
Then they'll raise their hand and be voting. You know what? Yeah, a meal for a dunk contest, 30 minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a couple of players' child support total right there. Shit. I mean, shit, a hot
Not the
million.
child support.
Shit, a hot million to pay my child support out.
Yeah, here you go.
Shit, let's go.
Let's go. I'm gonna go win that thing.
Yeah. You have to make it more rewarding. I mean, if not money, home court advantage, in the playoffs.
Giving money to the charity,
Charity
like
of your
something,
your
something that
choice.
they can write off that they're
Yeah.
gonna get some kind of benefit from. To be
Yeah.
honest,
I mean, because all it is just a glorified 4-day weekend for the basketball players.
What about the thought of just bringing G League dunkers up and making it their event more so?
One, your ass still in the G League. You got to earn your right to get up here first and foremost. Sit your ass in the G League, developmental league, ABCD Academy. I don't want to see your ass. Not until you get to the big show. Until then, keep working on your craft, son. It's a reason why you in the G League. I don't want to see your ass just dunk all the time. I want to see, like he just said, I want to see you play.
it's hard to promote a person that you don't know.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Ray is going to be in the dunk contest along with Lance.
Yeah,
Watch it.
Yeah,
Like, it's
yeah,
not gonna.
Hey, they may watch me in the dunk contest.
They definitely
I don't
will
know.
watch you in the
Depending on what I have on. Okay, so we gotta talk about the king and what Stephen A. Smith said about LeBron James ruining the dunk contest by never participating. I think I know kind of where you both are gonna lean on this one, but
I'll let Blue start.
Man, that's the king. He's the one person in the league that can say, I don't want to do it. I got every other league. I got every other league record. Every other, like, what else do I got to prove? There's other people in the league that can, take that shine. Like, he don't want all the shine. Can I get 9 out of 10 trophies? Y'all want me to have 10 out of 10 so y'all can look at the king and say, oh, man, he's sorry. Man, like, I mean, what more do you want from him? He's the king. Y'all know he's going to win it. Like, point blank, period. I'm voting for him before he even dunks.
do we know he's gonna win it?
I'm voting for him before he
Because
dunks.
I know.
Who's his competition?
But there was, I think it was Brian Windhorst today. I think it was on First Take, and he said that he did one, I guess, for McDonald's All-American.
Mhm.
He won, but they kind of felt like he just won because of popularity, and he wasn't maybe as good at it
As the others.
as the others. So
That coincides with what I just said. I'm voting for him before he even dunks. He's the king.
Who are your top 3 dunkers right now in the NBA today? Give me your top 3.
My top 3,
Yeah.
Ja. Probably Anthony Edwards. I think he got some boyons.
Okay.
And the king.
Shaden Sharp.
I mean, come on,
Sorry.
Spider.
Sorry.
Spider.
He got, I mean, but that
Spider
there's
guy.
more. Yeah.
Spider guy. And
I don't
Hobbs.
care. I think
And
Shaden
you-
Sharp is the best
And
dunker. in the
you
NBA
ain't
right now.
gonna just leave the new Zeke off the board, man. Shit. You better put Zion on that list.
Zion.
You better put the defensive tackle or tight end on that list.
So, Lance, where do you lie in the he ruined? Did he ruin it by
No.
never participating?
No. I mean,
And Stephen A. Smith said it was because he didn't want to participate, that it's like other people followed suit because he is a leader.
well,
in the
here's
league.
here's the thing. Going off of what Blue said, what else do you want me to do? I've been playing this game since I was 17. He has damn near 40-year-old knees. Well, actually, his knees are the equivalent of an 80-year-old. He's been playing basketball nonstop since he was 17. Olympics, championships. I mean, come on. What more do you want him to do outside to give a quart of blood on the goddamn court? I mean, Stephen A. and I love him. I love him to death. But you wrong yourself for that shit. Come on now.
That came
Come on.
out of left field. Even I was like, oh.
Yeah, we gotta hold his ass accountable.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Bring back
Yeah.
Max. How about that, Stephen A? Bring back Max.
You got to think about it. The majority of the people that's been in the dunk contest, they're not necessarily just super all-stars. And
Yeah.
that gives them a chance to shine, get their name out there, let people see, what they can do. 19 all-star games. Why do I need to do the dunk contest? I don't.
Been
I
there,
think
done
that should be held for these young up-and-coming guys.
And then also, I feel like there's some dunkers, like, I mean, You know, I am a Rockets fan,
Mm.
and Jalen Green got a hard time for his performance in the last one. But when you watch him in games and he goes up, he's another one
It's a,
that
it's
you're
a
like,
different story.
you like the in game dunks for me are what do it.
Yeah,
The
Yeah.
in game dunks are
yeah.
what's But
But
okay, so
but again, did you see Uncle Steph show out? He said, "Hey, I'm done playing with you, motherfuckers." You know, people, it's players like you said earlier in the comments. People like Steph, you're. I don't think you'll ever see another person and shoot the lights out like that.
Yes, I do.
Who?
His name is Dame Lillard, and he ain't got the credit that he deserves. He is better than Steph.
What?
Point blank, period. Yes, he is.
Not until he leaves Portland.
Yes, he
Not
is.
until he leaves
Yes,
Portland.
he
Not
is.
until he leaves Portland.
He has been humble with it.
You gotta leave
But at
Portland.
the end of the
Gotta
day,
leave
he is a
Portland.
more pure shooter and a better point guard than Steph.
Ooh.
People don't want to say it.
Ooh.
People don't want to say it.
Ooh.
Think
Full of
about
hot takes
two-
over
2014.
Ooh, better than
We was talking about it in the group chat. I don't know if you're gonna bring it up or not. But
better
what was the
point
best? Was that one of the questions? What was one of the
oh
best?
yeah, we were
All-Star
gonna
moments.
but
All-Star
go ahead.
moments.
One of the best All-Star moments for me for 2014 when Dame was in the Rising Stars Challenge, in the three-point challenge, in the dunking challenge,
I was
in the
there.
skills challenge,
I was
and in the
there.
All-Star game. And you were there.
I was
Fine.
there.
He's the only person to be in every single event.
Yeah.
How many did he win?
It don't matter.
I'm asking the
He was a
question.
rookie.
I'm
He
asking
won the
question.
dunk
He
contest.
won a dunk. He lost to Steph. Excuse me. He lost to Steph.
I see
And
you
the
very
three-point-
passionate right now. It's
You know
okay.
what I'm saying? In the three-point competition.
Like-
It's okay. I mean,
But he won this year.
you know, I mean,
He won this year. And then who hit the game winner? Dame. Time. That's my boy. Like you do not get the credit that you deserve, Dame. But I'm giving it to you.
Look at
Flowers.
Lamp, next week we gonna walk in here. He gonna have on Blazers
He gonna
colors.
have a Portland cap
You
on.
ain't know? I got one ready.
The Portland Mavericks. He's gonna find some stat. They rode across the Atlantic Ocean. You know,
And he had to put out a CD. 6.
6.
A CD.
Wow.
A
And-
CD. Now,
and-
okay,
and a
show
CD.
your age then.
Yeah.
Show
Yeah.
your age
Yeah.
then.
Was it 5? Was it like 8?
Man, Dame got some talent on the
He got
mic.
some bars.
So back to Mac McClung.
Opie.
He looks like
Opie.
his name.
He does.
Opie.
Does this help G League popularity, do you think?
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Because there's talent there.
Because they do show some games. And
Well,
I'm sure you could
here's the
definitely-
thing. I mean, the G League does what it's supposed to. It develops your talent. You know, it gives you a stage to increase your skills and to make that next step in life in your NBA career.
Right.
I mean, so yeah, I think the G League is a great thing. Now, what you need to do is start getting more of these high school cats if they want to bypass college. There you go.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's the perfect developmental league for you. If you don't want to go to college, take your ass to the G League, develop your skills, get ready for the NBA.
Because you know who is getting ready for the NBA? Them Europeans.
Oh,
Everybody across from
And
sea.
that leads me
Ooh.
to our next point. And
glove.
I noted in our group chat
glove.
that Nikola Jokic, which for all intents and purposes right now, he's probably going to be the MVP, even though I feel like
He should.
Joel Embiid deserves a shot at it. I know y'all have mixed emotions about that.
Whoa.
But he was drafted next to last, which, you know, given all of his skill, he's still at the bottom of the total poll, I guess, when it comes to his fellow NBA players.
And
for
he's
some
quiet about his
reason.
stuff. He's quiet about his shit. I mean,
Yeah, he is. He's
the
very
the
lucky.
Joker is consistent, and I know we talked about it in the group chat. He's consistent. You know, your guy's been playing since he was damn near 5.
Luka.
You know,
You're a guy. I never
mean,
know who you're talking
yeah.
about when you say you're a guy.
you know, I mean,
You know, who
he's been
knows?
playing since he's like 5 years old against grown ups. I mean, so his body is like the equivalent of a 90-year-old. You know, so I'm gonna say, I mean, serious. I mean,
I didn't mean to
serious.
agree with that.
I mean, serious. I mean, you know, that's a lot of miles on his knees, and I'm surprised he's not as injured as he is right now. I mean, because he's been playing at such a young age, and you know, and the Europeans, they play. This ain't no asphalt play.
So-
They play.
And so that leads me to Gary Payton
Yeah.
came out his statement about European players. And you know, he made a statement that they've been playing professionally for a long time against grown men, which is an argument that I used to talk about why Luka's so well developed, you know. But that raises the point, should American players be allowed to play professionally earlier?
They do. The Olympics. I mean, seriously. But honestly, I think it warrants a conversation, you know, because the Europeans, and I hate saying that, they have an advantage. They have an advantage when they transition into the NBA because they've been playing since they 13. I mean, you've seen the boxing one defense, you've seen the double team, you've seen the pick and roll, you've seen so many variations of defenses that are ran in the NBA that's better prepared you to make that transition. To whereas a lot of American kids, they struggle, but not to cut you off, and they're more disciplined.
Well, it's because it's about money. I believe we kind of was going there at some point in time. You got to look. Kobe was like 14 playing.
He played overseas too.
LeBron, like if anybody, LeBron should have been playing. You know, when he was 14, he was already a phenom at 13.
Yeah.
So I believe it was a situation where money, trying to make sure kids go to college. It was more educational based when it came to the United States. In Europe, it was about, hey, let's go make this money. If you're good enough, we're trying to get you over to America so you can make this money.
I'm gonna throw the flag on that shit.
Oh, really? Because that was awesome.
No. You was going somewhere with it.
That was awesome.
So you said education.
Okay.
You know, goddamn well, it's never been about education. It's been about you said you had it right the first time. It's about money.
Then why they making them go to college for a year?
Shit.
And they stopped it because at first they weren't.
Okay, let me ask you a question, Blue. And we always talk about this. How much does March Madness generate on an annual, just March, just the month of March?
Yeah, more than the
come on,
All-Star.
come on. So NCAA said, hold up, goddamn it now.
Taking all our talent away,
Yeah.
taking everybody on our
We
show.
need them checks. We
But
need
at the
that
same
check.
time, let me throw the flag on you. We talked about Kyrie last year. What did he like? He didn't want to play. He wanted to get drafted number 1, and that was
He got drafted.
Exactly, but he didn't want to go to Duke. He wanted to go straight to the league. I played one game.
He played the first game.
And I played another game.
And the first game.
Because I know I'm good enough to go straight to the league.
And he went one.
If I'm that dude coming out of college, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm not finna get hurt, and I'm gonna wait on my money.
Not only that though, that goes back to what I just said in the last segment. Take your ass to the G League. Make that 100,000 plus. You know, because you're gonna make now with the NIL. You know,
Right.
so
Yeah,
now
you can make more.
You can make,
especially if you're a
you can make that
phenom,
bag.
like you're.
Yeah. So now you can enjoy college.
Right.
You know, before you make that transition.
But they just had to get to that this year. NIL just like they had to figure out that
There's
hey,
no
we
way
made a
of stopping
mistake.
it. There's no way of stopping it. You gonna pay these kids whether on the table or under the table. You gonna pay them.
And I don't think that's like the demise or anything of college
I think
sports.
it is.
You think it is? Because there's going to be most kids that aren't ready.
Ask Uncle Nick in Alabama.
Oh yeah, you know he gonna have.
Yeah, it's a problem. I mean, and you're seeing it now because your guy Jimbo had the #1 recruiting class because they
Just gotta keep bringing up.
Hey,
old
I'm just
stuff.
saying. I'm just saying. We're
keep
talking about the
bringing up old
NIL.
stuff.
Gig 'em. Howdy. You know, shout out to my baby Paige.
Okay, so Blue already talked about his best All-Star moment. Do you have a best All-Star?
Yeah, and I don't understand why he went with that
moment.
bullshit.
Not this, but just in general at best.
Yes.
You know.
When Magic came back, did we forget that moment? Come on, and he showed up and showed out.
He did.
He get Jordan. You want some of this? Come on.
Right.
Carl, you want some? Come on. I mean, he gave everybody the business.
He did. Everybody but the people who was in Space Jam because they ain't want him.
Wow, that's what we're doing.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
That's what we're doing.
I'm just saying,
Space
bro.
Jam.
I'm just saying.
Space Jam.
I'm just saying.
Space Jam.
You just named everybody he went against.
How you put on the LA Lakers cap and say some whack shit against the real MJ? What's his name? What's his name? I'm just asking the question.
Michael? Jeffrey?
Oh wow. Oh damn. So you gonna print
Jordan?
Man, get the fuck out of here. You know Magic Johnson, Irving. Shit.
Irvin, he's the one who, when they went and played in the USA, said, you know what, Jordan? You the man.
No.
Oh, go look
No,
on the
no,
bus.
no.
Go look on the bus.
No.
Go look on the bus.
Jordan took that shit from him and Bird. I'm gonna give him his credit. I'm gonna give him his credit.
He act like he didn't see the game, or you act like you didn't see the game where everybody in the USA played, and it was Magic
Against
Jordan.
Yeah.
And Jordan shut that shit down.
Man, he was getting that ass handed to him until Magic started talking shit.
Yeah, and then what did Magic do after
That's when the game went left.
And what did Magic do after the game? You know what?
Shook his hand and they went and got smoked some cigars.
Hey, you the man, bro.
Man, fuck Jordan. I said it.
Oh my goodness. You know what?
I said it.
Oh my goodness. Hold on.
Everybody throw him off. Thank you, man.
I said it.
Get him.
I said it. I said it.
Oh my God.
Oh, yeah, did you get him? Let's get him.
I was saying, fuck him.
Oh my goodness.
And when this movie
Goodness
come out,
gracious.
when this movie come out with Ben Affleck and Matt Damon, I'm gonna be in the theater saying, "Fuck Jordan."
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
They need a private screening for you.
Yeah. I'm gonna be in that bitch. Hate.
Quan, if you're listening, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Quan, fuck him. And his shoes.
So
He just like the iPhone. Shit.
I think my favorite All-Star moment, even though it's not like a good thing that happened,
Oh,
was
wow.
the competition between D Wade and Kobe, where D Wade ended up breaking Kobe's nose, but as D Wade told later, like Kobe was like, I love it. And
Kobe was
my
kind of
shit
sick
just-
too, man.
Like,
he was a sick one.
yeah, almost like a masochist
Yeah,
or something,
yeah.
because he was like, I love it. I was,
Yeah.
that
break-
takes a tough
You break my
person.
nose, holla at your ass after the game.
Right.
Yeah.
But just a level of that's when they, maybe when they actually played a little bit. But,
Yeah.
but they're two like-minded players as far as their competitiveness.
Facts.
There's
Facts.
certain tiers of players, and not everybody fits into that. But I ain't gonna get into that.
And that's real NBA playing.
Yes.
That's when the
Has
All-Star
to get-
game was serious.
Steph, you done
Here
messed
we go.
up.
Here we
You
go.
done messed up the game for us, bro.
Oh, here we
Okay.
go.
You have messed it
Look,
up.
now I'm gonna have to put.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to
Oh,
push
my
that
God.
segment to next week because
I like that. Don't leave me hanging.
I have to
Don't
pa-
leave me hanging, Blue. Come on now.
Thank you.
I like
you messed
that.
it up, Steph.
All right.
I said that 2 shows ago.
Shit.
Then he want to make a
Okay.
goddamn PSA announcement for the kids.
now I gotta push my topic to the next week because now we gotta talk about this.
Mm-hmm.
So go ahead because that was a topic. I wasn't gonna bring it up because I thought it was a little silly, but
Steph, you have
Steph
killed it.
did not, and I'm not a Steph Curry fan, but he did not invent the 3-point line.
Why not?
No, he invented the invisible three-point line.
yeah.
Just shoot that thing.
Yeah.
Like,
Your boy, who's
Who?
your boy now,
Luka Dame?
name
exactly. He could, like I said, he was
So
Steph
what's
before
the
Steph.
difference? Okay,
He
I
had
know-
to let people know I can do it too. That's what I'm saying.
What's the difference?
What's the difference?
What's the difference?
There is no difference, but Steph is the one who started
And
the shit.
that was a complaint during the All-Star game was people just jacking up shots.
Yeah.
And then there were comments that says Steph has ruined
He
the
did.
NBA.
Yes.
He did.
Yeah. You go watch your AAU basketball game right
Steph
now.
is responsible for what everybody else does?
Yeah.
Yep.
Or is it at the lower level? Just like the president don't really run that much stuff. It's the local level that
It's
you really have to
Illuminati.
worry about.
Shit.
No.
It's the same.
The Naughty run
Who's
it.
coaching these kids that are ending up in the NBA?
Man.
Shit.
They not just all of a sudden start
No,
shooting threes
no,
in the
no,
NBA.
No. They sit
They
down.
practicing that when
look
they're
at, They look
young.
at Trey Young. They look at Steph. They look at the hot-head ass Negro from Portland. That's always hitting his fucking wrist like he's checking his blood pressure.
Why you gotta be a hot
I mean,
head?
is he checking his blood pressure or getting a pulse?
He letting you know what time it is.
I mean, he ain't got no watch. Shit.
you know what time it is.
Hell, just because he got a little
Time to
funk
ruin
ass,
the game.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. I love
Just
you,
because he got a
Dame.
little
That's
funk
what he
ass
said.
Modelo commercial and shit, But no, seriously,
Modelo.
Steph has ruined the goddamn game because now it's all about shooting a 3. The 3-pointer section. Now, I mean, you got big men shooting fucking 3-pointers.
That's
Hell,
true.
Dwight Howard want to start shooting 3s and stay in the NBA a little longer. Sit your ass down and get on the block.
By the way, he's participating in their 3-point contest
Stop.
out in Taiwan.
Stop. Sit your tall ass down somewhere,
I did not know
Dwight.
that.
but you're right. Like you do have to do everything. That's how I feel like a woman. We got to do everything
Oh,
now.
here we go with this.
We got to be a nurturer, a provider. We got to be all the stuff. But
Is this the goddamn porn
All right, I heard snaps and stuff coming from the background.
You got the producer over there snapping and
She's
shit.
trying to wrap it up. But
I mean,
but
shit.
go ahead and explain why you. But why is it on Steph? Why is it not on early on coaches, early on trainers, AAU coaches? Like, why is it all on Steph?
Because these kids look up to these basketball players, and that's what they want to emulate. They want to see. They see Steph jacking up 50-footer jump shots, 3-point shots. They want to do that shit. Your boy Ball, he came out of high school doing the same shit, watching Steph. You know, so yeah, Steph is part of the problem. You want to make a commercial saying, you know, you shouldn't be doing this type of shit. Well, hell, they see it. What was the drug commercial when the dad found the joint in the kids' drawer?
I learned it from watching you.
Watch it from you. Come on.
I remember that was a powerful commercial.
That shit was funny. That shit was funny. I was like, wow, that's what we doing.
Yeah, I learned it by watching you. I remember that.
And the dad was like,
yeah, you did.
Yeah, you want to go spark one?
Okay, but if you're going to use that standard and say that these NBA players are now this pinnacle of they're being an example, basically, then you have to hold that across the board with whatever they do.
That's
okay.
True. I'm with you on that.
Whatever they do.
I'm with you on that.
You mean the cheating, the
all
gambling?
of that.
You know,
all of that.
Yeah.
So again, that leads me to the king. Because have you ever seen him gambling or cheating or any of that?
You know,
Nope.
You know what the, you know
No,
what the thing,
you haven't.
You know the thing what the king does? What he does so well?
What?
He has a circle.
Yep, and that's a
Does
great
have
one.
a good
He has a damn good circle.
Yes.
And that's what I've been saying all along since we've been. God damn it, you got to have three cats.
Mm-hmm.
You got the women, you got the drugs, you got the guns. That shit should never come back to me.
Point blank period.
You get caught, you own that shit.
It ain't got nothing to do.
So,
Come on.
So for future reference, because this show is called Accountable.
Yeah.
If y'all start making excuses, well, you specifically, I'm not sure where you lie on the subject,
Okay.
but if we start saying, well, they did it because they were watching so and so do it, you're saying that's okay.
Hey, look here. My camera right here. Look here. God damn it. If you see me on the street and you got you some quality cheeks over the weekend, God damn it, I'm happy for you. I'm proud of you.
What is it, Lamp?
Cheeks. Hashtag beef and cheeks. 2023, baby. That's my campaign.
BC.
Time marker that. Write down the time that he said that at, because I got
Beef
some.
and cheeks.
I know what assignment you gave me earlier. I got something for coming for you. So all right, well that wraps up. That wraps up the
beef and cheeks.
that wraps up our. Because I'm going to push my topic to the next week, I guess, when we talk about Velveeta cheese or some shit. I don't know.
Hey. Top 3 cheeses. Velveeta's one, goddammit.
You ain't lying, bro. Them cheesy
Oh,
shells.
Lord. All right. We gotta go to a break, which should be a future sponsorship, y'all.
Hey,
Velveeta.
Sponsorship. Okay, not for Velveeta. Jesus Christ. Anyway, all right, we got to take a break, and when we come back, we're going to talk a little bit of NFL. All right.
Cheeks 22.
Velveeta's.
Yes, right.
Jesus Christ. All right. Y'all are good? You turned it off for real this time, Adriana? Okay. Ooh, okay. Oh, okay.
Boy, I went to Don Romano's for lunch today.
I don't know what that is.
The Mexican restaurant by the crib. Oh my God. Had some margaritas. God damn. When I say that night was real.
Tell him don't be.
Jamar at work
You know,
beating
Jamar
his shit.
is Jamar. All right, y'all are back on in 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, we're back
those-
on Accountable. I am your host, Holly Heat. This is Blue and Uncle Lamp.
AKA the Velveeta man.
Got a new nickname.
Cheesy. It ain't.
It ain't easy being cheesy, baby.
Yeah, baby. Put a little
If
sauce on
Velveeta,
it.
if you're listening, we
Hey.
have some fans here.
Hey,
Hey, but
Mr. Kraft.
Velveeta.
Mr. Kraft.
Yeah.
I need that sponsorship.
Mr.
Look here.
Kraft.
I was with you when you was getting that happy ending now.
Mm-hmm.
Cheeks 22, baby. Kraft
Wait.
style.
Wait, is Robert Kraft?
No.
No.
No, don't
Oh,
do that.
look, I was like, what?
I'm gonna
missed
save
it
you.
this
Let me
whole
save
time.
you. Let me save you. No.
I'm like, oh, okay, that's why he has money, because he admit. Okay, you know what?
That
I'm
was
not
a good-
gonna
that would've
let
been a
you
good one,
do
though.
it.
That
Right.
would've
That's
been a
it.
good one.
If I were your brother, I would be like, yeah, that's why. Shit, he on Velveeta shit.
I'm like,
Kraft singles.
like the
be like,
light
for
bulb
real?
went off.
Yeah. Then niggas like, this nigga he don't know what the fuck he talking about.
I know.
Robert Kraft don't want no goddamn Velveeta. Shit.
All right, so we're gonna talk a little bit of NFL.
Yes.
Obviously, the draft is not until what
April.
April.
Yeah.
So we'll circle back on that. But let's talk about some free agency predictions. Obviously, it's a very quarterback heavy free
It
agency
is.
that will be coming up, and so I'm just gonna go through the list
Okay.
of some that I've seen, and we're just gonna give our your takes on it.
Okay.
So probably the headliners of this, we'll start with Lamar Jackson.
Bucks.
I gotta agree with that.
Really?
And I called that earlier this season. God damn it.
He did. And I'm riding with him. I'm co-signing to that Bucks.
Yeah. That would be nasty.
Because they have to get a good quarterback because they have to kind of maintain that spot in their division.
Yeah.
Like if you just remove one person, they still have the same team. You still got good receivers. You still got a great defense.
Still stacked.
You're still stacked.
Yeah.
So all you got, and they're not talking about anybody else. You know, they're not anywhere close up in the draft to get anybody in the first round.
And they're
Like,
gonna pay. They will pay you.
There you go.
LJ, they will pay you, baby. Get that cheese.
But I think that they're still going to tag him. They're just not going to make an exclusive tag. So it's still a possibility that he still ends back up in Baltimore on a tag.
But it's at least 2 more years.
So, and this is kind of a side topic, but do you think as a general practice, though, that these organizations need to preemptively extend the contracts and give them bigger contracts instead of waiting until the last minute and then being like, here you go, like they
It's-
did, with other, obviously,
It's
players
just
with
like
big contracts.
it's just like a marriage. Don't wait till I'm almost out the door to appreciate me.
to, yeah.
You knew what I wanted 3 years ago. I've been telling you the same thing. My conversation hasn't changed. So now you want to wait till I'm about to leave to say, oh, okay, I want to do it. No, it's done. Because now, if you could do it now, you could have done it then.
Right.
Yeah.
So if I'm Lamar, I'm like, you know what, man? Fuck y'all. I'm out.
So what if they just, we're going to tag you exclusively?
Well, guess
You
what?
going to sit out?
Yeah. He can afford it. He can afford it.
But in the league, generally, if you're out 1 year, you're pretty much done. Look at Deshaun Watson. He was out a year. He came back and played like poo. It'll be 2 years when he comes back, so I don't expect him to be the same Deshaun Watson
Well, that's why
that he
need training.
was.
That's why you need OTAs, man. I mean, you get that in OTAs. You get your all season training regimen going. He'll be all right. He'll be fine. He'll be fine.
I hope so, because I like Deshaun.
I love him too.
But that's 2 years gone.
You know what's gonna save Deshaun?
It's a long time.
It's a
in-
long
in football
time.
years,
Yeah,
especially.
that's a long time. But hell,
Yeah.
stay out the massage parlor. He'll be all right.
No, ain't that supposed to make him better?
No, man, you have
think.
people at the facility that can do that.
All right. Our next I guess headliner of these free agencies, even though I don't think he should be that big of a headliner, kind of overrated in my opinion,
I
but
feel some
Aaron
hate.
Rodgers.
Las Vegas.
Jets.
He's gonna reunite with Tay Tay.
So no takers that he'll stay in Green Bay.
No, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. He's
No.
gone. He's gone.
It's gonna be the Jets. They've been ready to give it over to Love. Love has been ready to take it over, and it's just the same Brett Favre situation. It's that time he's finna move, and he's gonna take the Brett Favre move, and the Jets are gonna get him.
Derek Carr going into the Jets, man.
He's going to the Saints.
Okay. Ooh. Now, that's a nice.
Well,
that's spicy. That's a nice pickup. I'll take that too.
He's going
So
to the Saints.
and no, before we get into Derek Carr, what there was about the Jets, they said he wouldn't be able to handle the New York media. Not that they have any reason to really
Right.
be up in arms.
They'll
about
be
it.
happy.
Like
They'll
y'all
be-
don't have a winning
They'll be ecstatic.
reputation.
Elated.
Who won't be able to handle him, Derek or Aaron?
Aaron.
No, I would think that Derek wouldn't be able to handle him over Aaron. Look how Aaron handles himself right now. He
It's in
doesn't
Green Bay.
care.
Yeah, I mean,
Is he high?
That's exactly. He gonna get on and just say,
He on them
just wait.
shrooms.
man.
He just gonna say, just wait. Y'all tripping.
R-E.
Hello, I have to go in my dark. My what does he call it?
His retreat.
Yeah,
a-
solitude.
Blackout,
Yeah,
a dark
yeah.
time.
Hey, Aaron be coming back looking like John Wick and shit.
Hey man,
Look,
come
one
out
of our
shooting like him too.
one of our producers had his hot take that Aaron Rodgers and Kyrie were the same person.
That was just
See,
so retarded.
I didn't want to say anything. I
Excuse me,
mean,
I didn't mean.
you know, it
That didn't make
it
sense.
was out
I
of
was like,
it was out of left field.
I don't
I was like,
I
see,
think because they both are kind of like
attitude.
on their like alternative kind of stuff, and they're very kind
I
of
didn't
like,
get it.
Nah.
iffy.
No,
Okay, we're not partaking in that one.
no, he needs
Yeah.
to be on the show so he can defend that fact.
Yeah.
Bruh. Got a seat for you.
and I know you at work watching this live.
Yeah.
I know you typing right now in the group chat. Cause you
I
know,
know.
I want to drop the meme that this is how he is by. What's the meme that he's playing by himself, throwing the ball from one side, the frisbee from one end to the other. That's how the producer looks. When he says silly shit like that, you're debating by yourself, bro.
He gonna have a lot of words.
Oh
the
yeah,
next
that's
time
why I'm
he
fucking
sees
with him. Come on,
Okay,
type that
so
shit.
let's talk Derek Carr then, because he did have the Jets visit today.
Well,
But you're saying Las Vegas?
no. I say he's gonna be in New York. I'm saying Aaron Rodgers would be in Vegas.
Okay, Aaron Rodgers will be in Vegas. You're saying Derek Carr in New York,
Yep.
and you're saying Derek Carr
For the Saints.
for the Saints.
I'm saying Derek Carr for the Saints. Because, I mean,
What about Famous, man? You gonna move on from Famous?
famous interceptions?
That's what Derek Carr did in Vegas.
But
He had Tay.
that's okay. It was 10 less than famous. And that will make them like probably 3 more wins in the season. They'd be in the playoffs.
That'd be a night. I mean,
He is a little cross-eyed looking. though.
wow. That's what we're doing.
I'm sorry. I just,
That's
you
what
know,
we're doing. We're talking about his defects and
it
shit.
might not be
Wow.
his fault. It's,
It may not,
you know.
it's just
all
an
right.
optical view.
Here's my question. When are we gonna start holding these organizations accountable for the shit that they put in front of these quarterbacks? I mean, i.e., Derek Carr. You know,
Right.
the offensive line was the same reason his big brother didn't last too long in the NFL. If you can't give me at least 3 seconds to throw the ball, Jesus can't even have that time.
Yeah.
Jesus can't be successful as a quarterback.
All I know is Adams had like 6-7 games with 150 yards.
Okay, that's Tato. That's Tay.
So keep throwing on the ball in every game like that. That's all you do.
Come on,
because there were
man.
games that he had 2 receptions and he was out there looking lost, and you want to blame it on the.
because the quarterback has no time to get him the ball.
I don't want to hear that.
You
A
have
lot-
to get
a
a quarterback a
A
little
lot of those
time.
times, DC is just giving Tay a 50-50 ball to catch.
How many times has Aaron Rodgers been put in that situation his whole career? Go ahead.
I agree with no offense, but
With no offensive line,
this past season they were like, oh, he's old, he's washed up, he's tired.
That was politics.
It's weird to hear a Cowboy
needs-
fan or
he didn't-
whatever you
come
are
on.
He didn't-
these days talk good about Aaron.
He didn't want
Rodgers,
to.
but-
I talk good about great people, and Aaron Rodgers
He didn't
is
want to
great.
be there.
He didn't want to be there, so
Yeah.
you gonna play like he didn't want to be there, like point blank. Period.
Well, when you let his best
So you
receiver
think
walk out the
Aaron
door-
Rodgers? We've already talked about him, but he has a second win in him. You feel like
yeah, Tom Brady did.
Oh, here we go. God damn.
short-lived.
Hmm.
But,
Damn. I mean,
okay. Next,
every time I want to give
next-
you some credit, you go with that left shit.
Okay, I'll be right though.
the next one, Jimmy Garoppolo. Jimmy G currently injured, or is he recovering now?
Vivid Productions.
Okay.
Raiders.
Oh wow, you should have kept Derek Carr.
Raiders.
You should have kept Derek Carr.
He's the only thing that's left.
Shit.
And they're not going to have a quarterback, so they're going to have to pick somebody up, so they're going to pick up Jimmy.
Wow.
Watch when we run this back.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna round out the quarterbacks with Geno Smith.
Free agent.
Ooh. So you saying he doesn't get picked up?
Man, look, they ain't gave that man the rightful respect that he deserved his whole dang
That-
career.
that
And then
I
he
agree.
did awesome this year, and he's still not going to get the respect that he deserved.
Post that.
Like, nobody, they don't look.
I thought the Seahawks already had.
They probably are, but at the same time, he ain't going to have the year that he had this year.
Post that.
And then somebody else is going to be starting halfway during the season.
Yeah.
Watch. I called it here.
We call it the Pete Carroll special.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're going to draft a quarterback. They're going to draft a quarterback. Watch. And then he will start in game
Oh.
7. You said 6. I say 7.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean,
I want y'all to be wrong on that.
Geno is
Poor
a
Geno.
He'll be
Geno.
hurt.
I
I
agree.
still remember Geno in
Getting
that.
punched.
No, in
Shit,
Stop.
that's what I
I
remember.
remember him looking sad at the draft because they kept showing him. You know how
Yeah,
they do?
he was just.
Because he was at the draft. He wasn't at home.
Not even
He
to be
was sad.
And he was sad. Like, and I was like, oh my gosh, like this is horrible.
This is what they think of him. Period.
It is. It really spanned out
He's
his
a-
whole career.
He's
to
He's
now.
not bad.
Somebody needs to do right by Geno Smith.
I feel you on that.
Y'all need to do right by him.
Well,
feel you.
see, but y'all not gonna talk about the trade that's about to happen in Washington.
Okay.
We're gonna trade for Justin Fields.
Okay, so
We just made it right hiring Eric Bieniemy as the associate head coach. Okay, and offensive coordinator. We about to trade for Justin Fields.
He got that
to
flag
give him a
ready.
quarterback. Yeah,
Here we go with this command.
Come on, talk to me.
You've been talking all that noise about who was the best quarterback for Washington all year. Heineke. He could get a Heineken commercial as many times he said Heineke. And now you
Heineken,
gonna,
we're here. We're here, Heineken.
and now you gonna say they gonna trade for Justin Fields?
Hey, look here, baby.
Bruh.
Hey, look here, baby.
All right.
We keep Heineken as the backup. As the backup. But goddamn, we'll take Justin.
Heineke gonna be starting in game 3, and you know it.
Hey, look here, damn it. Come on, Justin.
Oh, man.
Chicago don't want you. We want you.
Oh, man.
We want you.
Nah, he don't fit in that scheme.
What?
No,
He's a rebirth of Patty.
he's not the rebirth
He's
of
the
Patty.
rebirth of man. You
What,
get,
Patty's ankle that's hurt?
Hey, you give him Eric Bieniemy, and I'll tell you right now, Patty takes a decline next season. You heard it here first. That's a hot take. Patrick takes a step back next season without Big Daddy Eric on the sideline.
So do you really think that it was him making all them plays?
Oh, no, I'm going to say it was 50-50, he and Andy.
Okay.
He and Big Red.
All right, I'm good as
He
long,
and Big Red.
as you give Andy.
I'm always give Big Red his respect.
That's all I'm saying.
I'm always going to give him respect.
Yeah, like Andy didn't call all the plays when he was in playing for coach for the Eagles.
I said, we ain't say shit about Philadelphia, did we?
I'm just saying.
We said Eric Bieniemy.
No.
Come on
You
now.
got an axe to grind.
Come on.
All right.
But yeah.
We'll see.
All right, next on the list, Jason Kelsey.
He needs to stay his ass. If Philly's smart, sit your ass right, keep him right where he is. But the problem Philadelphia is going to have is that offensive line is really 2 years past its prime. Johnson is old. Kelsey is old. The other tackle is old. So they're going to have a lot of holes to fill. However, if Philly's smart, you keep Kelsey right where he is because that's the heart and soul of your offense.
He's coming to KC. His brother's going to split a little bit of his contract with him. He's going to take a little pay cut. His brother's going to be like, hey, man, I'm going to give you this 10 on the side.
He'll get a job.
Come on back.
He'll get a job wherever he goes.
Yes, he will.
I
But
mean, shit.
Another hot take. I can
Yeah.
always count on it.
why wouldn't you like playing? I would love to play with my brother every chance I can get.
Yeah.
Money wouldn't even matter if I could play on the
Look,
same field as my
Mama
brother.
only has to wear one jersey
That's
now.
it.
That's it.
Problem solved.
Done.
Problem solved.
All right, so okay, next, Marcus Peters.
He'll stay in the same place. They
Think
need
so?
him. They need him.
You think so?
They need him.
I can see Peters, man. I can see him in Philly. I can see him in San Francisco. I can see him.
That would be cheating if he goes to San Francisco.
Hey, shit, Prime did it.
Yeah, he did. You know. Yeah,
And I can see him in Dallas. I could see. Man, that would be nasty.
That would be.
Ooh, that would be.
From
Ooh,
side to side.
ooh, that would be nasty.
Super Bowl.
Here we go. with
Don't
this.
give him no.
Super
Okay.
Bowl. Come on.
All right. So will there be any blockbuster trades? You guys feel like?
Yes.
Ooh.
Hopkins to the Dallas Cowboys or Diggs to the Cowboys. We're gonna get somebody. We're
Well-
gonna get a receiver.
Well, with
Or who
with
to the Cowboys?
with Odell signing with Buffalo,
Stephon Diggs.
Oh, Diggs.
I can see that because I'm gonna say pause before I make this comment. There's not enough balls in Buffalo now.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
because the person that benefits from it is Davis, the slot receiver, or Dawson, the tight end.
Right.
You got Odell and Diggs. Hey, if they can make that shit work, oh my God.
We're gonna get somebody, and it's gonna be hell to pay for the NFL.
You just said y'all was gonna draft
that for the-
Butte from LSU.
He's gonna be our third receiver.
Is that for the Dallas Cowboys or the Dallas Chiefs?
It's gonna be
I'm
Dallas
just-
Cowboys.
I need to.
The Cowboys.
We
I
need-
need to
need clarity.
clarify.
It's Cowboys. Yeah.
I just need
Yeah,
to.
yeah.
Okay.
We got Kelsey to the Dallas Chiefs, and then we got anybody that's called a receiver, Hopkins, Diggs, and/or we're gonna draft Booty from LSU, probably with the 28th pick,
This guy right.
to be our third receiver.
This guy
Super Bowl
right here.
bound.
Wow.
I
And we're
just
gonna
hope
get
he's not
Peters.
actually right about some of this stuff.
Hey, you know
'cause
what though?
I'm tired of him being right
His shit does
on-
hit. I'm gonna say that.
I know.
Sure, I thought it was a bookie Super Bowl Sunday as much as his phone was blowing up. I was like, God damn. What you gonna do is you gonna convert this right here, move that over there, and just be patient. It's gonna hit. 30 minutes later, I'm like, okay, he on that shit tonight.
Fire.
He on that shit.
All right, fellas. All right, we are gonna talk more about NFL as it gets closer to the draft.
Yeah.
We'll talk more about free agency and draft later on. And now it is time for our accountable segment.
We need some music for that.
And I don't know who went first last
I did.
time.
It's your turn to
Okay.
go first.
My turn?
Yes.
You know what? I got a very short and sweet
What?
accountable segment. And I am holding the NBA accountable. In fact, I don't even know who makes the scheduling or the location decisions, destination decisions
I'm with you on
when
that.
it comes to the All-Star game, the All-Star weekend, but it's going to be held in Indianapolis. And my issue with this, Indiana is a basketball state. I love Indiana. My mom in that side of the family is from Indiana, so I have love for Indiana. Go Hoosiers. However, when it comes to All-Star weekend, y'all have to start alternating cold places and warm places, because don't nobody want to go to the cold during the winter. No. At least alternate. I understand you got to cater to everybody. You got to cater to the whole USA. Hell, go down. We could go to Puerto Rico. We could go to Mexico. Something. Get some warm destinations. At least every other game. Don't do this to us. Cause I want to go and I want to participate, but I'm not going to the cold in the winter. That's all. That's the segment.
One thing I do know is that cold, hot, or mild, the cheeks will be present.
Facts. I'm not putting that on.
What was it again?
The cheeks. Beef and cheeks. 2003, baby.
All right, Blue.
Okay, I'm today. I'm sorry. I'm going to hold two entities accountable. We're going to hold the NFL production team accountable, and just halfway, we're going to hold the NBA production team accountable for these All-Star games that have happened in these past few weeks. So last week we got the NFL. And I talked about it last week. Rihanna, that was horrible. You know, her lineup is great, but the production, I mean, it was horrible. You compare that to the NBA, which was, to me, great. It was awesome. You had Post Malone come out and had me hype at the very beginning of the game. He could have did the show because all of his songs relate to sports. Then during halftime, you gave us some international, little razzle dazzle.
yeah.
I can understand half the shit they were saying,
Yeah,
but
but
it sounded good.
was
Like it was popping. All the movie, I can only say hear what Tim's was saying, but everybody else, Burna Boy, I need a few more songs in English for me. Like you be mixing it in a little bit, but hey, you cold.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
my half of the NBA is, at the very beginning, y'all gonna give us Canada versus the USA, and y'all gonna give us the Beyonce of Canada, Miss, I believe it, Julie Black, against, I believe, Jewel from Utah, who is I think that's the girl that grew up from that movie. What's her name? Annie. Yeah, that was Annie singing against Beyonce. Ain't no way that you can have locals against a karaoke singer. I damn near went to sleep in the American. I mean, it was good. She can carry a tone, but it's very hard to follow Beyonce with karaoke. But that's just, I mean, that was just a little bit. You still did good, Jules. It was a nice rendition, but it was, maybe next time you should go first and they do Canada after the fact, because the Beyonce of Canada was cold. That's all I'm saying, and I'm done.
Canada. Oh, Canada.
I'm really gonna have to look up who sung the national anthem last night.
My little bro be on that shit, boy. He be on it. I love it.
All right.
All right, look here, guys. We're gonna need to cue in some sad music.
Oh.
This week, I'm holding accountable the fucking CW, WB, 39, the Frog, all of them. How the hell we gonna kill off Coach Baker last week? Huh? Y'all killed off Coach Baker, a pillar of the goddamn show. It was good times all over again when they killed off James.
All American, y'all.
Come on, man. Come on. We talking about Billy. We talking about Billy. Billy Baker. He the reason Stella got her groove back.
Yeah, it's hard.
Come on, and you kill them all?
Tay, man.
Come on, man.
I'm with you.
Look here. What is Spencer gonna do now? Come on. He just got hired as a goddamn GAU head coach for college. It's bullshit. What your boy Ken Phil said, insubordinate. Come on now. Come on. This shit is wrong. WB, if you're listening, I need y'all to bring Tay Diggs back.
From the dead?
Make it a dream. Make it seem he was down on the goddamn cliff. He survived. He lost an eye. He lost something. But he needs to be back. Make it right. And I'm done.
This is going to be their last season.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
That was passion filled.
Yeah.
That was, I expect no less. But, all right. Well, can you guys tell everybody where to find us?
Shit, turn on your goddamn computer. That's number one.
Open your phone.
Open your phone, like, subscribe, share, tune in. Nigga, we going worldwide. We on TV now, baby.
True TV.
Come
we
on.
live today.
Come
You know
on.
what I'm saying? Like,
Shout
catch
out to
us on
Jamal.
YouTube,
Shout out
Accountable.
to Slim over there, Adriana, holding us down. Come on.
Shout out to Holly He holding it down.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying?
you.
Yeah, Holly. Yeah, shout out to
Thank
Holly He
you.
holding it down
Thank
for us.
Goddamn. Look here. Get these likes up. Get these-
Accountable Podcast. Accountable Podcast on Instagram. Tree Air TV on YouTube is where you can find us.
That's 3.
And I'll get back on TikTok. Sorry, y'all. I've been moving and stuff. TikTok, Accountable Podcast.
And look here, y'all. Next month we dropping on Vivid.
Hold on. That was news to me.
I don't know what that is, but just by the context of it, I know it ain't good. Anyway, thank y'all for tuning in. If you
Appreciate
tuned
that.
in, we appreciate
Black
you.
socks, baby. Let's go.
All right.
Church socks.
Good night.
Yeah,
Holla.
yeah. Bam.
Crazy. Crazy.
Man, you should have heard that a national anthem.
What's the bad?
Boy, Canada. She tore it up. Acapella. And then here come Jules. Bing, ding. Hey,
Was it Jewel? I
can-
hate Jewel.
Yeah, it was
Jewel, like,
Jewel. Juwe.